Saudações a todos! JP, que atualmente serve no Exército dos Estados Unidos, também atua nos Programas Espaciais Secretos e constantemente traz relatos e denúncias diretamente ao Dr. Michael Salla. Em sua última atualização, JP explica como ele fez parte de uma equipe enviada em uma nave antigravitacional triangular para um local distante, para se encontrar com um ser nórdico, provavelmente um ser da Terra Interior, e trazê-lo para os Estados Unidos. Eles estavam em uma equipe de 5 militares de diferentes facções. Foram de caminhão, estavam de uniformes e equipamentos militares. Foram para um grande campo aberto e fizeram buracos de raposa, ou trincheira, provavelmente para se camuflarem. Aguardaram 2 helicópteros do tipo Black Hawk sobrevoarem por eles por cerca de 20 minutos. Provavelmente estavam escaneando a área e checando o perímetro. E então escutaram um zumbido de uma aeronave triangular se aproximando. Era de cor preta metálica. JP explica ser um modelo mais moderno que um TR-3B normal. Essa aeronave era do tamanho de 3 ônibus escolares, como se fosse um de cada lado do triângulo. Então embarcaram na aeronave. Dos 5 militares, apenas 3 subiram, sendo um o JP e os outros 2 ficaram. Foi fornecido a JP um novo colete preto para vestir por cima do uniforme. Esse tipo de TR-3B tinha 2 andares com cerca de 1,90 m cada andar. Quando entraram, o piloto avisou que seria uma missão de escolta. O piloto, que senta no meio da aeronave, num assento em formato de gimbal ou haste giratória, e os controles e os sensores são comandados pela mão. Os sensores da nave são similares aos sensores de tecnologia de realidade virtual, que está disponível comercialmente ao público. O capacete é conectado à nave e o piloto se orienta por ele, mas também é possível fazer as paredes da nave ficarem translúcidas de dentro para fora. JP fala que esses tipos de capacete custam cerca de $80 mil ou mais. Assentos dos passageiros envolvem o corpo e seguram pela cintura, mas pernas e braços ficam livres. Dentro da nave, a gravidade é bem pouca. Você se sente bem mais leve e pode-se pular de 2 a 3 vezes mais alto do que o normal. JP explica que os TR-3Bs costumam viajar em pares, pois uma aeronave acaba alimentando a energia da outra e assim ficam num loop praticamente infinito de energia. Eles também se alimentam da energia de tempestades, costumam ir nas tempestades de altas altitudes. Depois que entraram na aeronave e partiram, chegaram para pegar o Ser Nórdico. Vamos ver a explicação de JP sobre essa parte.
Built seats like that. So yeah, we took off. We sat down. The pilot said, "Oh, sit down. All right, we're heading to pick up somebody else." So we were just taking a person. We're gonna pick up a person from somewhere else, and then take them to another location. And this person was important. So we go. It took us 40 minutes to get to the location. So I imagine it's quite far.
Now, 40 minutes for one of those anti-gravity triangle craft. I mean, 40 minutes. I mean, that could be to the moon, right? So, are we talking about another country, other side of the planet, sort of thing?
I'm not sure where it was, but I know it was quite far. Somewhere in Asia, probably. So we stopped, and the pilot said, "Oh, I need 2 in the platform. One stays here with me." We're like, "Oh, okay, cool." Okay, so 2, we get on the platform. We get off. The ship stops. It hovers for 10 minutes to the location where it is. So we get on the platform, and we go down the platform, and there's like six Marines and 6 other Air Force guys. They're like standing in formation. And we come down the platform, and some other dude comes out from the formation and says, "All right, wait 2 minutes." And then the pilot, he heard that, he was like, "F that, we're not waiting no 2 minutes. If he's not here in 1 minute, I'm getting the F out of here." So the the other guy heard that. He was like, "Okay, wait, tell the pilot to come down. Okay, he'll come out in 1 minute." So the person that came out, he was in a white robe, right? He had long white hair. He looked like a Nordic. He had white type of boots with metallic going on the sides. And I'm like, holy shit, this is gonna be crazy. And I guess he does a gesture, like he does like this, a gesture like that to the person in charge, and the person in charge of the Marines and Air Force, he does the gesture as well. I don't know what that means, but he went like this and he went like that, and
Kind
they
of
did.
almost like a karate move, right? Just, I mean, the gesture, like just
Yeah,
so people can know, it's just like your right hand does like a karate move, like sweeping, kind of like in a half circle.
you sweep to your to your elbow, and then you just go up like that.
Right, right. So your forearm is perpendicular to the ground, your palms facing forward, and you just sweep it up. So your forearm is now. Oh, sorry. You begin with the forearm being parallel to the ground,
Yeah,
palm pointing out, and then you swing it up, and the forearm is now perpendicular with your palm facing forward. Just a
yeah.
swinging
This
action.
guy's he's wearing like a white robe, so the way he did it looked kind of cool. It looked like a karate move. Yeah, I guess it's saying like goodbye, thank you for what you did. You
Mhm.
know, I guess they did a mission there for him, I guess, and I didn't know the exact location where we were at.
What did it look like? A jungle where you picked him up? Was it
It looked like,
mountains?
yeah, it looked like a type of jungle. Yeah, more like yeah, like a forest place. I smelled a type of fruit. I don't know if you're familiar, tamarind. So I smelled that. I guess the guys they were eating that. I guess a tamarind, and it was tropical, really tropical. You could hear the frogs. You can hear, yeah, the birds. It was really tropical. And the guy went like this, and then he went on top of the platform, like he knew like what to do. He went to the platform, and he looked at us, and he just smiled, like he smiled at us, and we smiled back. He was like, okay. And then the other guy in charge of the Marines and Air Force, he says, okay, oh, now you can tell you effing pilot that he's on, that he can go. So I don't know if they got beef or they met each other before, but I guess they were like back talking to each other. Bad. Like the pilot was like, I don't got time for this shit. Like you guys hurry up. Every time I get here, you guys take like more time and I can't be here as long as I can. You know, it's too risky. So the pilot, I guess, was scared to be sighted
Okay.
from somebody else.
So these
So it's
Marines and these Air Force soldiers, did they look like kind of special operators?
no, they had the regular uniform. It looks. I know the Marine uniform is different, so I knew that was a Marines. So, but yeah, I saw Air Force uniform. They did an about phase, and then once the guy got on the platform with us, they left. Nobody approached the flying vehicle. I guess it was a privilege for them to see the flying vehicle because you could see the faces of everybody that was information. They were amazed of what they were seeing. So I guess it was a privilege for them to see what they saw.
Ainda falando um pouco sobre essa plataforma que desce e sobe da nave triangular, JP deu os seguintes detalhes. É uma plataforma horizontal levitante, mas conectada por um cabo, que desce do TR-3B para apanhá-los. Esse cabo só serve para alimentá-la energeticamente. Essa plataforma é de uma estrutura magnética vibratória. Quando ela desce, emite um tom grave, e quando sobe, emite um som agudo. JP acredita que ela pode descer ou ser esticada até uns 40 metros de altura, e um drone sai e conserta esse cabo se caso ele se romper. Essa plataforma tem em torno de 4 por 4 metros de tamanho. Quando ela sobe e fecha a nave, não é possível ver essa abertura e um campo de força é ativado em volta da nave. JP relata que esse tipo de campo de força pode ser prejudicial ao corpo humano, se atravessado muitas vezes de forma constante. Esse campo de força é sentido como uma onda vibratória, com arrepios e sensação de espirro, e a visão fica turva por alguns instantes, parecendo triplicar a visão. Você sente um gosto de cobre na boca também. Agora vamos ver como foi com o ser nórdico já dentro da nave triangular.
So he smiles at us, right? This guy, he has beautiful teeth. You can see his teeth, white teeth, and he has like a bluish yellow eyes. And he just smiles. And the Marines and Air Force guys, they do an about face, and you can see their faces in amazement of looking at the craft. And we get up. So the guy, the Nordic looking dude, he sits in his chair, and the chair hugs him. He's like looking at us like happy. And the pilot looks like pissed off that he's picking up this guy. And I'm like, man, I wonder why he's pissed off. He's picking up this guy. Who is this guy? So we were like, I was talking to like by myself, like, man, who's this guy? And why is he smiling? Like, why is he smiling? So like when you look at him and he smiles at you, you feel like smiling too. You're like, yeah, it's awkward. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hey, I said, hey, what's up? How you doing? And the pilot was like, shut the F up. Don't talk to him. I was like, all right, my bad. You know, we can't talk to anybody that we pick up. But
can you say more about what he looked like? You know, was he clearly a Nordic, an off-worlder, inner Earth, or something?
I'm not sure. I know he looked Nordic. He had a type of Nordic clothes, so I'm sure probably inner Earth part type. I'm not sure. I know he came out where those guys were at. So that was kind of interesting. But I personally don't know where exactly he's from. But he really looked Nordic. He's like really pale looking. His eyes were like bluish yellow. Long white silky hair. But it's not that regular white hair. It's like a shiny type of white hair that you can look at it in different ways. It was kind of like silverish. You know, I guess it's the type of food they eat that makes it like that.
Was it long? Was he tall? Was he robust?
Yeah, he was quite well. He had the robe on, so I didn't see his body structure, but he was tall. He was 6'5", around there. He was putting his head down when he was getting to the ship, so that's how I know. I think the ship is like what? Like each floor is like 6'3" length of height. So he was his head, like if he stood straight, his head would touch the top part of the ship. His boots were white and it had like a silver lining in it, like a silver metal that connected to the ship. So when he got and he sat down and he started smiling to us, he just started looking at up the ship. He was looking around, looking at the ship, and then he went like this. He went like this to his ear, and then he started talking a different language. So I'm sure he was communicating with somebody else. And it was a type of technology, I guess, disconnected to their ear. And he was just speaking out and doing hand gestures and talking to somebody else while we were in the ship with him.
Em seguida, à entrada do Ser Nórdico na nave, partiram e foram para a mesma localização que JP estava antes, nesse grande campo aberto próximo a uma base militar. Os outros 2 militares que tinham ficado nesse campo anteriormente já não estavam lá, foram substituídos por outros 2 militares. Desceram o Ser nessa localização, ele estava feliz por ter chegado e então uma van branca veio o pegar. Os 2 militares entraram com ele na van e foram embora escoltados por 2 helicópteros Black Hawks. JP e os outros 2 militares foram deixados nessa localização e tiveram de esperar cerca de 6 horas até alguém vir pegá-los. No final desse vídeo, JP ainda fala um pouco sobre as divulgações. Ele explica sobre esse militar de alta patente que está conduzindo suas missões, que já conversaram sobre um dia JP se tornar um denunciante público, mas que ainda não é o momento. Esse superior do JP conhece o Dr. Michael Salla e acompanha as divulgações feitas por ele. Mas, no geral, JP está animado com finalmente ter chegado à fase das revelações e que agora mais e mais denunciantes virão a público. Ele explica também que, por enquanto, ele não pode trazer fotos e vídeos desses seres ou dessas localizações, mas que em breve os próprios militares irão vir a público com essas provas. Então, esse foi a atualização de hoje. Mais uma entidade ou ser provavelmente vindo da Terra Interior se revelou, e já se encontra na superfície. Além das arcas, das orbes, aeronaves e tecnologias exóticas, espaço-portos, bases subterrâneas, bases subaquáticas, também muitos seres estão sendo preparados para serem revelados, desde o povo-formiga até seres nórdicos intraterrenos e extraterrestres. Continuemos atentos pela divulgação. Saudações a todos.